Welcome back, everybody who is here in the future. Um, this will be a shorter session today than yesterday. I actually am thinking that I will probably have broken yesterday's into two videos for the future for the YouTube people. But if I didn't, and you didn't like how long that episode was, I apologize. Because that is definitely a possibility, is that you may really not like how long that episode. But you know what? I think you'll be fine. We're gonna get that there game up here. I just gotta scroll down in GOG to find it. There we go. Oh, I'm not using the right sound. I don't even have my headphones on. My brain is not working right now. It's okay. My brain cannot be working and I can still command a starship. It's true. It's absolutely true. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can. I'm pretty much a freaking badass that way. Besides, I got some coffee. Could I be skipping this? Absolutely. Will I skip this? No. Will I skip the actual opening? Yeah, I will. It's long. All right.
Cadet's log. While I was working with Chekhov on the new Klingon heavy cruiser simulations, I couldn't get the no-win scenario out of my mind. But I also promised my crew that I would try to help Sturek. I took a chance to look through the non-security database, looking for clues about the lab explosion, when I found something I never expected to see. The saboteur had created a back door that let him turn on and off security. It was Robin Brady's access code.
Cadet Forrester, please load in the Poznikov series, session 14 through 42.
Yes, sir. But, sir, aren't those really old missions?
As the wolf said to the songbird while devouring the old peasant, sometimes the oldest things are the tastiest.
Sir?
An ancient Russian folktale. Haven't you loaded those missions yet?
Right away, sir. I can't, sir. There's a tangle of code in here plugging things up.
From where?
I don't know. It looks like a heavily encrypted chunk of data, spliced right onto the programming codes of a mission.
Not saying a word, I quickly followed Kirk's instructions and reprogrammed the simulator. Let's start with not doing that.
Commander Chekhov, I have a question for you.
What is it?
What is this?
I think I'd better let the captain explain that.
Certainly brings back memories.
Should we ask him why did he cheat, or should we just we'll just literally say, why did you cheat?
With respect, sir, why did you cheat?
I don't believe in no-win situations. And I don't like to lose.
The hell was that?
But, sir, isn't reprogramming the simulator against the rules?
I think I'll leave the captain to explain.
After I beat the Kobayashi Maru, the administrators talked about tightening the rules, but they never did. In fact, I got a commendation for original thinking.
Captain Kirk, would you be offended if you were no longer the only cadet to beat the no-win scenario?
Well, you still have to find the right solution.
But if someone used this to cheat, sir, the Academy wouldn't be able to test how that cadet handles a no-win scenario.
Cadet Forrester, I hear you're science officers in the brig. Has anyone in your crew been pushing you to get them out by breaking the rules?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So, what did you do?
I refuse, sir.
You were faced with two choices. Gratify your crew by leading them in the wrong but popular action, or let them down by making an unpopular but correct decision.
Yes, sir.
It looks to me like you already did face a no-win scenario. A real-life no-win scenario.
It's true.
And you did the right thing.
Thank you, sir.
Try to keep quiet about this, okay? And will you please get my Klingon Advanced Heavy Cruiser working?
Wait, sir?
Yes, Cadet Forrester.
Which option did you choose, sir, on the Kobayashi Maru?
The winning one.
I think typically the choices that lead to more dialogue are always the correct choice. You're always looking for more dialogue.
Cadet's log supplemental. I had an important decision to make.
Decided not to reprogram the simulator and to lose along with everyone else. We're doing it.
In the file, Cadet Kirk explained that he had three options. One involved reducing the Klingon artificial intelligence so they would fight dumber. Another was to make the Klingon ships weaker and easier to kill. The third was to program the Klingon captains to fear and respect him personally. The third option was the hardest, because it was the easiest one for the instructors to catch him on. I finally decided to program the Klingon captains to fear and respect me personally. I barely had time to finish programming the Klingon Advanced Heavy Cruiser for Captain Kirk before I had to report to the simulator to face the no-win scenario.
This one's the most
Deadly
entertaining one.
Kobayashi Maru.
And I think it's actually the correct one too. He says it's the most difficult, but I think he said that I think it's actually correct. I think it's what Kirk did himself. We do not want to overwrite that. Oh god. This is the no-win.
In this scenario, you are to go to Gamma 3 and pick up supplies of food and water to deliver to Meridian 4.
Okay.
Be careful, Cadet. Gamma 3 lies close to the Klingon neutral zone. Good luck.
Captain's log, stardate 3944.7. The USS Ranger is on a routine cargo supply mission. We are to report to Gamma 3 to pick up food and other supplies from Meridian 4.
Course laid in, Captain.
We're for some reason not on board the Agincourt anymore. Why do we have a new ship? Why no more Agincourt? I liked the Agincourt.
Captain, I'm picking up a faint distress call.
Open a channel.
This is the Kobayashi Maru. Someone, respond, please.
Kobayashi Maru, this is the USS Ranger. What is your status?
Severely damaged. Gravitic mine, warp gone. Life support failing.
Kobayashi Maru, what is your location?
Blown off course. Current location is the Orestes system.
That's in the middle of the neutral zone.
Damn, Sturk! What information do we have on the Maru?
The Kobayashi Maru is a Federation freighter, Captain. Its current complement is 30 crew and 300 passengers.
Blasted! McGee, open a channel to Starfleet Command.
I've sent a message, sir, but at this distance, we won't get a reply for several hours.
There's only one thing we can do. Jana, Set a course for the Orestes system.
We'll
There's
continue.
only one thing we can do. We'll continue on course for Gamma 3. There's only one.
But Captain, if we enter the neutral zone, it'll start a war. Millions will die.
I know, Ensign. But the fact remains that we can't let those civilians die out there.
Yes, sir.
Course laid in, Captain.
Low alert.
The Kobayashi Maru is within sensor range, Captain.
Magia, hail the freighter.
I'm getting nothing, sir. They're either not able to answer or something is stopping them from doing so.
Bring us within transporter range. Red alert.
Three Klingon D7s decloaking, Captain.
Hail them.
Magia, hail the Klingons.
They're not Wait! Captain, they're responding!
On screen.
This is Commander Duretz of the Targats. You have crossed the neutral zone. Prepare to be destroyed!
Wait a minute. Didn't we just see him in our last mission?
Ensign, pay attention to your station. This is Captain Forrester of the USS Ranger. We are here on a rescue mission for the Kobayashi Maru.
Captain Forrester! The Captain Forrester!
Yes, I am.
We remember you well, honored Captain. We would be happy to help you.
Is there a problem, Mr. Korn?
What? Oh, no, sir. Captain Forrester. Well, Captain Forrester, the Klingons have cloaked and warped out of the system. Shall we track the Maru back to Gamma 3?
Did those little bit of phaser hits take out my warp drive? Yes. Yes, they did.
That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
I can't. I just rammed into the fucking Maru.
In this scenario,
Captain.
All right,
Course laid
here we
in,
go
Captain.
again. At least we can skip through it. But yeah, like, you have no chance in this. They made sure that no matter what you did, those 3D7s destroy you.
Captain,
Open it. Kobe.
That's
Damn.
The Kob-
blast.
I've sent.
There's only.
But
I know.
yes.
Course laid in, Captain.
The Captain Forrester?
The Kobayashi
Yes,
Maru
I
is
am.
within sensor range, Captain.
Magia, hail the freighter.
I'm getting nothing, sir. They're either not able to answer or something is stopping them from doing so.
Three Klingon D7s decloaking, Captain.
Magia, hail the Klingons.
They're not Wait! Captain, they're responding!
On screen.
This is
Well, Captain Forrester, the Klingons have cloaked and warped.
There are only 200 life forms aboard, Captain. The Maru itself is badly damaged.
Object is out of range.
All right, well.
We got her, Captain. Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, we're getting a message from the Kobayashi Maru. They give their thanks for rescuing them and hope we have a safe journey home.
interesting. You have passed the Kobayashi Maru. Dismissed, cadets.
Which we are clearly going to get in some pretty serious trouble for. Fast!
Enter.
Oh boy.
Cadet Forrester reporting as requested, sir.
The mission simulator shows signs of tampering. Explain your performance in the Kobayashi Maru scenario, Mr. Forrester.
I reprogrammed the simulator, sir.
Why did you cheat?
I don't believe in a no-win scenario.
Because I don't believe in the no-win scenario, sir.
Cheating by reprogramming the simulator does not necessarily violate the letter of the law, but it does violate everything we've been trying to teach you. Therefore, we have decided to take disciplinary action.
Let's just accept it.
I accept your judgment, sir.
However, before we decide what to do with you, we must resolve another problem.
Cadet Forrester, what would you be prepared to do to clear Sturrock's name?
I'd fly a garbage scow against the battlecruiser, sir.
It won't take that much sacrifice. We're just going to put you on probation and let it be known that you're about to be expelled from the academy.
What?
David, we believe Zurich is innocent. But there is evidence to indicate that one of your crew members may have been involved in this incident.
Cadet Brady is confirmed as being in the engineering library at the time his access codes were used. We doubt if he's the one who set the bomb.
At ease, Cadet.
To find out who, we'd like to have you undertake a covert mission for us.
We'll explain that you're on probation. We'll tell the cadets that we found some vital clue as to the identity of the bomber, and that we're examining it in the science lab's compound analysis section.
Then you get to complain about how unfairly the Academy has treated you. Hint that you're looking for a way to get back at us. A lot of the cadets know you've been working with me on the simulators, and that you have access to the lab.
Now keep in mind, Cadet, that if you agree to assist us, you cannot talk to your team about this mission.
So, what do you think? Are you ready to take on the challenge?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Cadet. You are now officially on probation.
Dismissed.
And now we're on probation. So that is what's supposed to happen. And if you don't reprogram the simulator, that does not occur. So you do need that to occur. And you have to reprogram the simulator in the funny way. Otherwise, they just get mad at you during the mission. If you do it where they're like easier to destroy, the mission gets like canceled while you're in it because they catch you right away. For some reason, the one that is supposedly the harder one for them to catch you on is the one you have to do.
There has been a disturbance on the Romulan Federation neutral zone. Several outposts set up to monitor the treaty zone have recently gone silent. Your mission is to check on outposts 2 and 3 and investigate the cause of their problem. Please note that this scenario is based on an actual incident. To reflect that, the ship you will be flying in will be based on the specs for a Constitution-class vessel, stardate 1709.
Captain's log, stardate 4055.4. 2 of the outposts along the Romulan and Federation neutral zone have gone silent. We are about to investigate the first of the 2 outposts, Outpost 2.
You think the Romulans are at the bottom of this? That seems probable. Romulans tend to be very aggressive in their tactics.
And sneaky.
Well then, we'd better keep our heads about us.
Course laid in, Captain.
So we look like a refit, but it's not we're not in a refit. Our specs are the original Constitution. Even though we look like a refit still, which is silly. Just means that we have less shields, our weapons do less damage, all that kind of stuff.
Sensors show that Outpost 2 has been decimated, Captain. There are no life signs on the asteroid.
What kind of force could have done something like that? Course laid in, Captain.
The outpost is completely destroyed, Captain.
I'm picking up a distress signal from the Cation freighter Hazardi. It is being attacked by a Klingon ship.
Tell the freighter we're on our way.
Course laid in, Captain. entering a Nancy system.
Captain, I'm detecting the remains of a freighter in this system.
Transmission override from the heavy cruiser, Captain.
Federation law. Dialectical you are.
That's all, Captain.
Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields down to 50%. Forward shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged. Their warp engines are critical. Forward shields online.
Whoa.
Captain, we're getting a distress signal from Outpost 4.
Outpost 4, this is Captain David Forrester of the USS Ranger. Who is attacking you?
We're not sure. Some shippy punched straight through our deflector shield with some kind of plasma energy weapon, but then disappeared. He won't respond to our surrender. Captain, if you can hurry, please, please hurry, Captain.
Well,
We
there's
lost
no,
him, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
There's
Course
no
laid in,
hurrying
Captain.
for that. Yeah, we're not going anywhere until that warp drive gets fixed. We ain't going anywhere until they fix that warp drive. But this, in case you don't know your Star Trek, this is based on a very classic original series episode. Shit, I can't remember the exact name. Something, Balance of Terror. That's it.
Forward shields repaired.
Which is their first run-in with the Romulan bird of prey. It's a very classic episode. It's actually very good. Cool. Warp drive is back online. System show green.
Captain, sensors indicate that a Romulan bird of prey is approaching fast. Long-range scanners show that Outpost 4 has been destroyed, sir.
The Romulans aren't responding, sir.
So this is a pretty rough fight. Romulan cruisers are not easy in this game.
We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
Sir, the Romulan ship has cloaked. I can, however, use motion sensors to detect approximately where they are located.
The matter anti-map forward shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired.
Okay, increase power to sensors. Can you... do your thing, Sturk.
Captain, the Romulan ship is decloaked off the stern.
Forward shields have been hit. That shield system is damaged, Captain.
Well, apparently ramming into them is good enough. They don't have any shields. That's the one thing about the Romulan ships, is they don't have shields.
Upper shields online.
You can just ram into their asses, apparently, and they just fucking die.
Hailing frequency open.
Everything is mission accomplished.
Congratulations. You have dealt with overwhelming odds in a manner consistent with the best traditions of Starfleet.
I don't think it was. I rammed them. I don't think that was the best tradition. Rammed them. Alright, we're at 100. Stark's back up to 90. The rest of our crew is in the 80s, doing well. Even Brady's got his scores back up.
It's not right. It's just not fair.
We have to do something.
David, one thing I've learned is that sometimes you have to bend the letter of the law to learn the spirit of the law.
Exactly.
What if the evidence against you were to disappear?
No. I won't let the rest of you get expelled to try to help me.
Well, Forrester. Guess this makes you a civilian again.
You're about a millisecond away from sudden death, Milan.
We were just leaving. We don't want to break up your pity party.
Look, you guys better get going. You have to prepare for your sim tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Hello, David.
Faith.
Can I sit?
Sure, sit down.
I heard about what the command staff did to you. They're completely unfair.
I know.
Look, David, I've got a problem, too.
I know.
I visited Robin the day before the explosion, and I spotted a schematic for a homemade bomb.
You think Robin planted the bomb?
I don't know. But when I heard they found some new evidence, I was worried. I don't want to see anything happen to Robin. David, we gotta break into that lab and see if they have any real evidence against him. Now, you know the lab's access code, and I know where to look for the evidence.
Okay.
Okay. Let's break into the lab.
Good, okay. I'll meet you tonight after our nebula analysis seminar.
Perfect.
Okay, great, I'll see you then.
See you, Faith.
Uh-oh.
Welcome, class. For the next few weeks, Commander Chekhov will be your guest instructor.
Oh, yeah?
Commander?
Greetings, class. We have a very touchy situation to take care of here. 4 days ago, a lone vessel ventured into Romulan space and managed to steal a very important artifact.
A lone vessel?
According to the Romulan government, they tracked the thief here to Federation space.
Oh,
the
geez.
Romulans have sent an ambassador under a flag of truce to meet with you to search for this missing item. The Romulan ambassador will meet you outside the Piachi system, and from there, you are to go meet a man named Taros Greenlee. Rumor has it he can be found orbiting the first planet of the system.
Oh.
Good luck, cadets. And remember, try not to make the Romulan mad.
Captain's log, stardate 4171.7. We're en route to question a man by the name of Taros Greenlee, and to meet a Romulan ambassador. Hopefully we'll find what we need to be able to wrap this up quickly.
Course laid in, Captain.
Man, Forrester always wants to do everything quick. Have you noticed that? He's constantly like, hopefully we can get this done quick. Hopefully this won't be any... Hopefully this will be fast.
Sir, we're being hailed by the leader of Piachi 2. She says that it's urgent.
On screen.
I am Jasmine Lee, president of the Piachi 2 colony. How may I be of service?
It's good to speak to you, President Lee. I'm
You-
Captain David Forrester of the
you
USS
hailed
Ranger.
us.
And my communications officer said that you wish to speak to me.
Yes, Captain. You have our complete cooperation. However,
What, President?
certain factions within Piachi 2 have issues with the Romulans. Their feelings run deep.
Can we expect any trouble?
From those that follow my law, of course not. But there are more passionate people who might risk inappropriate action.
Thank you for your warning, President.
I do this out of generosity for the Federation, Captain.
Wonderful. Sturrock, any sign of our Romulan friend?
No, Captain. Sir, a Romulan warbird is decloaking.
Hail them?
This is Captain David Forrester of the USS Ranger. I'm here to...
I know why you're here, Captain. Believe me, neither of us want to be here. I propose that we simply try to get this over as quickly as possible.
TNG
I have
Romulans.
a few questions.
I have neither the authority nor the inclination to answer your pathetic questions. We need to find the thief and prevent a war between our worlds.
Captain, I am scanning for the freighter we seek. It is orbiting the first planet of the system.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, there are 3 ships coming our way.
Okay. Hail
Captain,
them.
my name is Harmony White. I've come on behalf of the people of Piachi 2.
If you'll forgive me, Miss White, didn't we just talk to your leader, President Lee?
Lee is a fool. She would let those butchers into the system.
What butchers are you referring to?
The Romulans, of course. I order you, in the name of the people of Piachi 2, to hand over the creature this instant. No Federation personnel need be harmed if you comply.
What will you do if I hand over the Romulan? Listen, just calm down and let's talk about this. What will you... I don't have to listen to this. What will you do if...
What else does one do with such a waste of flesh? We're going to kill it.
Listen, just calm down and let's talk about this.
Why do we need to talk about this? It's painfully obvious that the Romulans are our enemy. And if you keep defending them, you are coming dangerously close to becoming our enemy as well.
Do you really believe you can take on a Federation starship? Do you really want to make enemies of the Federation? There has to be a way to negotiate this. Do you really believe you can take on a Federation starship?
There is that.
Do you really want to make enemies of the Federation?
I have justice on my side. I need no other reason for my actions.
A foolish justice from a wrong done over 100 years ago. My communications officer sent a message to Starfleet. If you attack us, you'll have the Federation fleet to deal with.
It's not a bad idea.
A foolish justice from a wrong done over 100 years ago.
They won't give up their justice. Like trying to call out, it was done 100 years ago isn't going to change their
My
mind.
communications officer sent a message to Starfleet. If you attack us, you'll have the Federation fleet to deal with.
The Federation has no reason to interfere with my actions. They won't come, will they?
Are you sure you want to risk that?
No, I don't. But don't think that this is over, Captain.
Doesn't have to be over. Okay.
No response, Captain.
Where is our Screenley? I think we need to go to warp. They went the opposite direction of us. Greenlee.
No response, Captain.
Greenlee. All right. Regulations: when approaching a vessel and with established communication cannot be, when communication cannot be established, raise your shields. Yellow alert.
Starfleet, you must understand, I didn't do it.
Didn't do what?
Whatever it is that you're here to arrest me for.
Oh.
You Starfleet always come to me with your problems.
That's not how Starfleet sees it. Maybe if you answer a few questions, I can lessen your time. I'm not here to arrest you. I just need to ask you a few questions.
You're certain you're not here to arrest me?
Yeah.
Well then, what's your question?
I'm here about someone selling a Romulan artifact. Have you seen anything? Just asking if you've seen anything unusual. Now I demand to know the truth.
I demand to know the truth.
I'm here about someone selling a Romulan artifact.
Maybe. What's it to you?
It was stolen from Romulan space. They're gonna go to war with us unless we find it.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You have my word.
Huh. I'll tell you this because I don't want trouble with the Empire as well. The person you're looking for is Captain Margaret Horn. Her ship is the Raven.
How do I know I can trust you.
What?
You can't. But Horn left me out to dry on a deal a few months ago, and this is payback. You can find her in the Regis system, in front of the Triangle Nebula.
We just
Thanks
dealt
for your
with
help.
Horn.
No problem. You remember me the next time, okay, Starfleet?
All right, let's hail the Romulan ambassador.
No response, Captain.
Captain, there are 3 ships coming our way.
I've also picked up a message from the lead ship. It's Harmony White, sir, and she doesn't sound.
Captain, I told you, warned you. I gave you a...
No response, Captain.
Upper shields repaired. Upper shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Upper shield, lower shields are critical, sir. Upper shields down to 50%. Port side shields have been hit. Port side shields repaired. Starboard shields repaired. Lower shields online. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Tractor beam system is critical.
The tractor
Port
beam.
side shields have been hit. Forward
The
shields
tractor
repaired.
beam
Forward
is
shields have
critical.
been hit. Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired. Forward shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired. Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired. Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired. Upper shields have been hit.
They've been
Forward shields
hit.
repaired.
They've been
Upper
hit.
shields have been
They're
hit.
repaired.
Upper shields repaired.
They've been hit. They're repaired. They've been hit. They're repaired.
Forward shields are critical, sir. Those engines are critical, Captain. Upper shields have been hit. 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 Forward shields repaired. Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired.
I'm just trying to take out those photon torpedo launchers, but I just don't seem to be able to do so. All right.
We are out of transporter range, sir.
Really? Well, get us into transporter range. Oh shit, this ship won't go any faster. Repair damage done to the impulse drive, please. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
We are out of transporter range, sir. Captain, there is nothing there. Captain, there is nothing there we can transport.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're, for some stupid reason, supposed to destroy their ship?
No response, Captain. President Lee is hailing us.
Captain Forrester, we are appalled at Miss White's unspeakable behavior.
Yeah?
If you were watching and you feel as bad as you do, why didn't you help us?
We were not informed of the incident until now. As I said, I am appalled at such an act.
And what about the Romulan? You want to apologize to her also?
We do not ask forgiveness from monsters.
We have the coordinates for the Regis system. Korn, let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, get to fixing stuff. Get to that whole stuff fixing thing that you do. Matter of fact, actually, let's just green alert. We're fine. Actually reset and then just increase the warp factor. This is being repaired a little bit more normally, and then go to warp.
More Romulans? Magia, hail Tennick and ask her what's going on.
She says that she is busy at the moment.
Captain, one of the Romulans is running, and the Raven has cloaked. I did not know a ship of that size could generate enough power to use a cloaking device.
Lower shields, 50%. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shields online.
Hail the ambassador.
Busy at the moment.
Hail the
No
Romulans.
response, Captain.
Orbitals.
Magia, hail Admiral Tennick, and don't take no for an answer this time.
Already doing it. On screen.
Admiral Tennick, I demand to know what's going on. Admiral Tennick, I demand to know what's going on. Admiral Tennick, we can't work together if you hold things back from me. What was that attack all about? Admiral Tennick, I demand to know what's going on.
Yeah, pretty much, just straight up.
I will ignore your lack of courtesy for the moment. As to your demand, I do not know what is going on.
But you must know about the Romulan ships. What were they doing here?
You are a fool to call me a liar, Captain. I will have more information when I contact my government. But until then, I suggest that you become more diplomatic before dealing with visitors.
Captain, there's a Klingon D7 decloaking off our starboard bow.
There's a what?
Now what?
Captain, the Klingon commander is hailing us using audio only.
It is a logical assumption that he does not want us to know who he is.
Well, let's hear what he has to say. Open hailing frequencies. I am Captain Forrester of the USS Ranger.
I do not care who you are. I demand to know where my shipment is.
Your shipment?
Captain Horn promised that we would meet here to negotiate for the artifact. But you would know that if you're not with Horn.
That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Magia, ask the Klingon to surrender.
A little late.
Logic dictates that the Klingon will not surrender easily.
We have to try.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
Soon your Starfleet will feel the wrath of the Klingon Empire. Soon a new day will dawn, and we will crush all our enemies.
That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Now what, Captain?
Now we go back, Jeff.
Course laid in, Captain.
Starboard shields online.
Hailing frequency open.
Everything is going fine. Mission accomplished, Starfleet.
You found the information you needed to track down the thief. Good work. You're well on your way to becoming the captain of your own simulator. You did not capture Captain Horn, But sometimes it is what you find during a meeting that can be of the most value. Don't be discouraged quite yet. You have done exceptionally well on this mission.
Yeah.
You should receive commendations.
We did it. What is that? Mission 16 or 17? I don't know. 16 sounds good. Let's go.
Can you get me into the computer?
Sure.
Looks like Robin used his access code the day of the break-in. They've got a picture of Robin entering the lab.
What? What are you doing?
I'm deleting it, and any other copies they might have. Wait, there's more.
What is it?
It looks like the remains of the bomber in locker D7. Could you go get it?
Sure.
There's nothing there!
You were the bomber. Why, Faith?
We never meant for it to go this far, but we couldn't let Sturrock finish his project.
We?
You could still work with us, David. You could still join the Vanguard.
I can't do that, Faith.
I could kill you. No one would even know you were here.
That's not gonna happen, Cadet.
Was it really worth it, Faith? You've ruined your career, your life.
It's not about me. It's about survival. Survival of the Federation.
Let her be. It's over. We'll take her now.
But what if she's right?
Cadet Forrester. David. It is about survival. But not like this.
Oh, man. No. Faith. How could it be? This character we've known once.
Have any of you ever seen a traditional Russian matrushka doll? They stack one within the other like a series of tiny puzzles. So here we have a second matrushka doll. As you well know, the Raven slipped away last time, and after your fun in the Regis system, Starfleet complained to both the Romulan and Klingon governments. They denied everything. Admiral Tennick went back to Romulus to find her own answers, and you've been assigned to a completely different mission. We have received a distress call from the Thaxius system, and you are to go and investigate. The Thaxius colonies broke away from the Federation several years ago and haven't been heard from until now. It is strange how this works, yes? Dolls within dolls.
Captain's log, stardate 4262.7. We're to head to the Thaxius system to investigate a strange solar collapse. Sturrock has informed me that the last visit to the system by Starfleet was over 2 years ago, and that the sun was perfectly fine back then. He also says that he knows of nothing that can degenerate a star in that short a period of time.
Course laid in, Captain. Now entering the Thaxius system, Captain.
Sturrock, can you give me any readings from the sun of this system? Maybe something that could tell us why it's becoming so unstable.
Interesting.
What?
There's an unusual type of interference in this system. It's blocking most long-range scanners. However, I am picking up a strange energy fluctuation in the Thaxian sun. The ship's computer should have a more thorough analysis of these readings in a few minutes, although a full sensor analysis is unavailable at this distance.
Can you locate the source of the interference?
No, sir.
What about the source of the distress call?
It is coming from the first planet, Captain.
Okay. Hail 'em.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
On screen. This is Captain Forrester of the USS Ranger. We received your distress call. What's your situation?
This is Thomas Horn, leader of the Thaxius 1 colony.
Thomas
The
Horn?
situation is under control.
Captain, the analysis from our scans is coming through.
Thank you, Sturrock. Can we be of any assistance?
I'm sorry, but the business of the Thaxius system is none of the Federation's concern.
Then why did
Captain,
you
the
contact
sensor data
us?
is now complete. Our scans indicate that the Thaxian star has become highly unstable. There is a 72.59% chance that this sun could nova within a matter of hours.
Mr. Horn, your situation appears to be critical. Are you sure you don't need any assistance?
Hold for 1 minute, Captain.
Captain,
Yes, Mr. Brady?
did he say that he was Thomas Horn?
He did.
Think it could be a coincidence, Captain?
Not if I know Chekhov. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
We're being hailed, Captain.
On screen.
Captain, I apologize for my rudeness, but I had no idea things were so severe. Most of our sensors were knocked out 2 days ago by a massive EMP wave. We would appreciate any help you can give.
Thank you, Mr. Horn. We're at your disposal. Could any of these incidents have anything to do with the activities of, Margaret Horn?
My daughter? What has she done now?
Oh boy.
She's in quite a bit of trouble, Mr. Horn. You better tell us where she is.
I thought she might be in trouble. The last time she visited was right before the EMP wave. She even promised she'd help right before she disappeared.
Tell me about the
The
EMP
sky
wave.
just changed.
I have no idea what's causing it. We're lucky we were able to send out a distress call.
What does it have to do with your son?
I don't know. Our sensors picked up strange energy fluctuations in the corona of the sun right before the EMP wave hit. But they didn't seem severe enough to cause that effect. We did manage to pinpoint the origin of the wave, though, if that can be of any help.
What was it?
It seemed to come from the sun itself.
Huh, that's strange. Then we'll do a sweep of the sun to pinpoint the reason for the disturbance. We'll contact you as soon as we can.
Thank you, Captain. We'll begin evacuation procedures here immediately.
Hence all of the
Course laid in, Captain.
Hence all of the shuttlecraft all of a sudden. The hell is that sound?
Captain, I'm getting some unusual sensor readings from the asteroid belt near the sun. I suggest that we investigate.
Launch your probe.
The asteroids in this system are nickel and iron, but they also contain an unknown energy. The asteroids in this system are nickel and iron, but they also contain an unknown energy. Captain, the sensors are picking up an unusual creature detaching itself from the sun. The creature seems to be absorbing the solar energies from this system's star. The creature seems to be made up of hydrogen and an unusual variant of dilithium. From these readings, the creature seems to be absorbing the solar energies from the system's star.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, the creature is attacking our warp nacelles. The creature seems to be made up of hydrogen and an unusual variant of dilithium. From these readings, the creature seems to be absorbing the solar energies from the system's star.
Course laid in? Where are we going?
Captain, the sun creature is heading towards us again.
I don't want to kill it.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
On screen. We saw something when we investigated the sun. It was a massive creature that seemed to be feeding off the star itself. Do you have any idea what that could be?
No, I can't say I know of anything like that. But I can check with a few scientists. Is that thing causing the sun to become unstable?
We
Most
think
likely.
so. I won't know for sure until we analyze the data. Was there anything else strange that occurred before the EMP wave hit?
Nothing. Wait. A series of asteroids was destroyed right before the wave hit. If you download the sensor readings you have, Captain, we might be able to figure something out.
Sturrock will download the data to your computers immediately.
This might take a bit. I'll hail you when we find something.
Captain, sensors indicate that a Romulan bird of prey is approaching fast.
What?
We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain.
Captain, Captain, the Romulan is hailing us.
On screen. This is Captain Forrester of the USS Ranger. Please state your business here.
USS Ranger? I am here on behalf of the Romulan ambassador.
Okay.
What is the Romulan ambassador? What does he have to report? What does Admiral Tennick have to report? The Romulan ambassador? What does he have to report?
The Romulan ambassador asked to meet with you in the Maris system right away.
You're lying. What is the ambassador's name?
I will not fall for these petty games.
Games? You're the one playing the games. Now tell me why you're here.
Captain, a ship just came out of warp at the edge of the system. It is the Raven.
Captain, the Romulan has closed the hailing channel.
The Romulan is powering up its weapons and shields.
Oh boy.
Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired.
No response, Captain.
That sun creature thing is really loud. Bum bum bum.
We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain.
All right, well. Bum bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Should have known everything would be evil. The sun creature tried to attack us right away. It's just best to have your shields up at all times in this game. But it's fun to play it like you actually would, right?
Forward shields repaired.
Yeah, so are they now, though. Where are they at?
Captain, the Raven is hailing us.
Sturk, can we catch up to her?
Captain, the Raven is no longer in this system.
What? But that transmission. Put it on screen.
I was wondering when the little thorn in my side would show up. You know, for a thorn, you're not bad looking.
This is Captain Forrester of the USS Ranger. You are under arrest.
Please, Captain, spare the formalities. I can warp anytime I want. I just wanted to tell you that I respect your ingenuity and your stubbornness. You've now broken up 2 of my meetings. Not bad.
I have to warn you, Captain Horn, that you are wanted by both the Federation and the Romulan Empire for...
Call me Maggie.
I don't think that would be appropriate, given the circumstances.
Call me Maggie, please. And yes, I know my status among the great powers of the universe. If you haven't guessed yet, I don't care. Just help my father. I'll handle the rest.
You'll handle what, Captain Horn?
Goodbye, Captain. I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
Captain, there is a subspace buoy at the edge of the system. It has stopped transmitting.
Damn.
Captain, Thomas Horn is hailing us.
On screen.
Captain, sensors picked up a Romulan bird of prey near the planet.
It's not a problem, Mr. Horn. Do you have anything to report?
We matched your data with ours, and We think that the sun creature was once encased within one of the asteroids.
Probably.
Can that help us?
If you modulate your phasers, you might be able to immobilize the creature. We're not sure how long it will last.
It's worth a shot. Send us the frequency and we'll give it a try.
Thank you, Captain. Uploading data now. Good luck.
All right.
Captain, phasers are set at the required frequency.
Good job, Robin. Let's go see what they can do.
Forward shields repaired.
Here it comes.
Captain, the sun creature is heading towards us again.
Ready, phasers.
Captain, the creature is attacking our warp nacelles.
The damn thing is also just incredibly maneuverable.
Forward shields repaired.
What was that? Fascinating. The creature has discharged a massive EMP wave. It has knocked out our warp, our communications, and our long-range sensors. Nothing else was damaged, however.
I'm glad you find it fascinating. Is the Serpent asleep?
Short-range sensors show that it is not moving.
Robin, try to get the warp engines online. I want to get back and report to Starfleet.
It has not moved at all, Captain. It appears to be asleep. Captain, a Klingon bird of prey is decloaking.
Oh, of course it is.
Lower shields down to 50%. Lower shields down to 50%.
Captain, the phasers seem to have no effect on the Klingon vessel.
What do you mean it has no effect?
Robin, what's going on?
Captain, it's the energy modulation we used for the sun creature. I can get the phasers working again, but it'll take a few minutes.
We don't have a few minutes.
I'm on it, Captain.
There it is.
Forward shields down to 50. Forward shields are critical, sir.
Can you get the sensors back online?
Lower shields repaired.
That'd be fucking great.
Lower shields down to 50%. Lower shields are critical, sir.
I don't fucking know where he is.
Phasers are remodulated, sir. Forward shields repaired. We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
Yeah, because without those sensors, like, I can lose him at any minute. Where'd he go? He was here, and now he's gone. Shit. Ah.
Forward shield, upper shields down to 50%.
Okay, we got 2 hits with torpedoes there. That's good.
Lower shields repaired.
Oh, God! That sudden stop that enemies do.
Up and going. Communications are still down, as are our sensors, but at least we can get out of here.
Good. Then I say we make as much distance from the system as possible. If there are more Klingons or Romulans coming, I sure don't want to be here for them. Sturk, how is the sun creature?
It has not moved at all, Captain. It appears to be asleep.
Then let's get out of here.
Okay. Good enough, I guess.
Repairs to communication systems complete, sir.
Nice. That's good. We need to be able to hail the starbase.
Hailing frequency open.
Everything is going fine. Mission accomplished, Starfleet.
You look surprised, Cadet. You must know you've passed. Captain Horn's plans to sell the artifact to the birds of prey have been foiled. Taxius 1 and 2 have been bought a little more time as the Sun Serpent sleeps. The mystery deepens as we work from puzzle to puzzle, yes?
I mean, yeah. Puzzles! Except...
We finally got some good news. Sturck was officially cleared of all charges today. It turns out the bomber was Faith Gage. Korn and Robin are really shocked.
Enter. At ease. Cadet Sturrock, you are officially cleared of any suspicion of sabotage. Cadet Forrester, the charges against you have been dropped, and you are reinstated in Starfleet Academy.
Your cooperation has been invaluable and above the call of duty. You have the appreciation of the entire command staff.
Thank you, sir. But I still don't understand all this.
Sturrock was studying ship fragments found on Bicea. He discovered that a complicated neural network was etched in the molecules of the fragments.
I postulate that the fragments are part of a cybernetic life form, which I call the McClanty. Mr. Joseph McClanty, 22nd century revolutionary in the field of cybernetics. The Klingons have nothing like it.
But what does that mean?
It means the ship is a life form.
If Sturrock had proved this theory, the Vanguard would have lost a powerful propaganda weapon. So Cadet Gage blew up the lab. Then the Vanguard took advantage of their own sabotage to cast doubt on the Federation.
But what about Sturrock's investigation, sir?
All the evidence was destroyed. The explosion cost us the only chance to find out who the attackers were.
Captain Kirk is left for the Bicea system to see what can be discovered.
Well, gentlemen, I think these cadets should go back to the business of being cadets. Dismissed?
Aye, sir.
Congratulations, David.
Thank you. It's good to have you back.
Thank you for standing by me, David. I know you did it at your own risk.
Well, Mr. Sturrock, I just didn't want you stuck in your quarters anymore.
Actually, I found the confinement invigorating. I was able to devote more time to training.
Even being confined to quarters can't make a Vulcan
Sturrock, you're overworking yourself.
Vulcans have excellent stamina.
Look, it's not your fault that the proof was lost. If anything, it's mine. I should have gone back in there and pulled out your data.
David, you would have been killed, just like I would have.
Yeah, but now thousands of people are being killed in these random attacks. I could have taken action and stopped these massacres by now. Now our chances are slim.
Don't be so sure of that.
Sir!
There was another attack along the Klingon neutral zone last week. I directed the search of the planet and found these fragments of the attacking vessel sheared off by the planetary defense system. A few of them show the molecular etching that Sturrock discovered.
Starfleet scientists have fully examined these fragments and have concluded that the molecular etchings could not constitute the cybernetic neural network that I postulated.
Now, I didn't agree. I wanted Sturrock to have another chance to prove his theory, so I persuaded Starfleet to turn the fragments over to him for the rest of the academic year.
It will take a significant amount of work to establish whether my theory has any validity.
Well, Mr. Forrester, you're his team leader.
Sturrock doesn't need my permission to take on special projects.
But I do need your assistance.
Why?
I need to simulate the remainder, and your experience with Commander Chekhov might make it possible to finish before graduation.
What do you think, Captain Kirk?
I'm not here to tell you how to spend your time, Cadet Forrester. I'm here to extend a command opportunity. It's up to you whether you take it or not.
We have an unparalleled opportunity to study these fragments. No other lab in the Federation has state-of-the-art computer simulator equipment and the McClanty cybernetic remnants.
We'd like to help out, but I think it should be done by professionals. We're shitty. I'll be glad to assist you.
I'd be glad to assist you.
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I like how you just always have the option to
It is
just say
agreeable
no
have
to
your
the story.
assistance. I shall endeavor to explain my findings to date.
I also want to point out that if
Look,
you say no
this
to
is
the
not just
story,
random molecular
it usually
crystallization.
ends the game.
So we can simulate the rest of this matrix to figure out how it works. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that.
I know you are.
I guess we'll see.
There are a lot of endings to this game that we are going past because we're not making the dumb choices. Just so everybody's aware of that. But we got Sturk back. Woo! Okay. Yeah, he's up to 97 now. His grades just continue to improve. Corin's grades continue to improve. He's got an A now. McGee's got an A now. Acton's still in a B, and engineer and Brady's still a B, but you know.
All things must end, cadet, and it seems the Sun Serpent has awakened from its sleep like the legendary Phoenix, rising from the ashes. The good people of Taxius 1 and Taxius 2 cannot be evacuated in time, and there is only a few more days until the sun goes nova. Your mission, simply enough, is to find a solution to their problem. Ah yes, one more thing. Admiral Tennick has returned, as well as a Klingon ambassador, one whom you have met before. And now, all the components have been laid before you. Just lift up the last Matrushka top, and you will see the final doll before you. Or will you?
Captain's log, stardate 4347.6. I feel we're nearing the end, one way or the other. We must figure out how to stop this sun creature while trying to capture Captain Horn. I also have the feeling that we're going to need all the luck we can get.
We also have the most
This has been
powerful ship in
interesting
the
so
game
far.
now.
Romulans and Klingons working together.
As if it would ever happen in real life.
It can happen.
Captain, we're being hailed by Admiral Tennick.
On screen.
I have news regarding the Romulan you encountered earlier.
Go ahead.
They are known as the Vashar, a group dedicated to taking over the Romulan Empire. They think the Amplifier will help them in their cause.
Amplifier?
Yes, an alien artifact that triples the power of a standard photon torpedo. It was the prototype for our plasma torpedoes.
And what does the Praetor plan to do with the artifact?
My only duty is to stop the Vashar and retrieve the Amplifier.
How can we trust you with the Amplifier? How do we know the Empire won't use it against the Federation? We'll help you all we can.
Maybe we will prevent this war.
Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons.
Okay. Put him on.
Magia, hail the Klingon.
Aye, sir.
This is Captain Forrester of the USS Ranger. You wish to speak with me?
Captain Forrester, I am Ducret of the Takat clan. You have not forgotten me, I assume. I have information
No. You loved me last time we met.
It is an honor to meet you again, sir. What is your information? You'd better remember what I did for you, Ducret. It is an honor to meet you. Well, what is it? It is an honor to meet you.
Stupidity is not a trait limited solely to human. The Klingons you met earlier were trying to buy the Romulan Amplifier to advance their power in the Empire.
You know about that?
Of course the Klingon Empire knows about the Amplifier.
I'm just surprised the Klingons have that kind of information. I didn't mean that. I was just surprised that the Federation didn't know that you knew.
Yeah, that.
Understandable. So, what do you intend to do with this Klingon Vech?
We'll try to capture them if possible, and send them back to the Empire for a trial. If
No.
they attack, I will destroy them.
That's the spirit, Forrester. I have information that those worthless Quahone plan to buy the artifacts in a system called Thaxius.
Interesting.
What was that?
Nothing. I'd be honored if you would accompany us.
A Klingon does not shrink from dealing out punishment, nor do they shrink from their debts.
Course laid in, Captain.
All right. We are in an Excelsior class. We haven't been in one of these yet. The Excelsior class is the strongest ship in this game. You will not get something better. But you will also notice that throughout the entire game, our entire simulator has shown Constitution as if we were on a Constitution class bridge. It will always be that way. But this is, in fact, the strongest ship in the game. Not even a question. The Excelsior class starship is way better than anything we've been on before. Heavily armed and shielded starship, the Excelsior class is the largest starship currently in operation within Starfleet. The first of the series, the USS Excelsior, was fitted with a transwarp drive in 2285, but because of technical difficulties, the Excelsior class is currently fitted with a standard warp drive. The first of the Excelsior class line, registry number NX-2000. It was launched in 2284 under the command of Captain James Stiles. Due to certain technical difficulties with the transwarp technology, the ship has been refitted with standard warp drive. As of this entry, the Excelsior is undergoing a refit at the San Francisco shipyards. Interesting. Interesting. So, 1 second. Alright. I'm not sure I actually have time for this mission, but we will give it a shot.
Captain, I'm picking up a Romulan heavy cruiser and a Klingon D7. Each are heading for the asteroid belt.
Those must be the rebels that Ducret and Tennick were talking about.
I'm also picking up another smaller ship heading from the first planet toward the asteroid belt. It's the Raven.
It's up to you, Captain.
Hail both Ducret and Tennick and tell them to keep the rebels busy. We'll go after Horn.
Both Ducret and Admiral Tennick have agreed to engage the enemy.
Then let's go get Horn.
Course laid in, Captain.
We have blue shield, light blue shields. Horn.
A Romulan heavy cruiser is decloaking, Captain.
Hail it.
No response, Captain.
Hail the Raven.
I'll say this, Forrester. You are persistent.
Captain Horn, I suggest you surrender the amplifier. You have nowhere to run at this point.
Sadly, you're right. Look, Captain, I'd just like a chance to defend myself. Is that too much to ask?
No.
I was the one who released the Sun Serpent in a mining accident in our very own asteroid belt.
Then you were the one responsible for all this.
Very observant. I'm also the only one who knows how to stop that thing. It's photon torpedoes, and with the Romulan artifact, I can kill it with one shot.
But your ship isn't made for torpedoes. Won't that destroy your ship?
It's either that or let millions of people die. I've already evacuated my crew. I'm willing to make that sacrifice alone.
Why, Maggie?
I'm asking you to do what's right, Captain. Let me destroy the creature. Let me make up for everything I've done.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. Much more is at stake here than the people of Thaxius. I'm gonna beam you aboard.
I'm sorry you feel this way.
Captain, I'm getting an unusual energy reading from the Raven. It appears she's going to fire the torpedo.
Robin, get her out of there now!
We are out of transporter range, sir.
Robin, did you beam her on board? She can't fire the torpedo if she's not on board.
We got her, Captain. Security has already taken her to a holding cell.
Great.
It's
now,
weird. There's
what
like
do
a
we do
lot
about
of
the sun creature?
The conversation's a little different here.
The creature seems to be made up of hydrogen and an unusual variant of dilithium. From these readings, the creature seems to be absorbing the solar energies from the system's star.
We need to lure it away.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Apparently.
Upper shields have been hit. Life support has been hit.
Well, damn it. I didn't expect it to just stop.
All things must end, Cadet, and it seems...
Captain's log.
Son of
Well,
bitch.
this has been interesting so far. Romulans and Klingons working together.
As if it would ever happen in real life.
You know, actually, I don't really have time to do this again. Even if we skip all the content, I don't think I'm going to have time to finish this. I've only got a few minutes before I need to go. So, we'll have to finish. We'll have to do this mission next time. For now, I'm going to have to just exit out. So, the next time we come back, we will continue on with our journeys through Starfleet Academy, going through all these weird scenarios that they've got for us and blowing stuff up, because you do a lot of blowing stuff up. That's the thing about Star Trek games, is that most of them have you do a lot of blowing stuff up. I think this one does a pretty good job of trying to be fairly Starfleet with things a lot of time, but a lot of the time not so much. A lot of times you do a lot of blowing stuff up. And it's hard to believe that Starfleet Academy would be full of so many scenarios where you blow everything you run into up. But, you know, hey, it's fine. It's fun. It's a video game. It has to be fun, right? And everybody wants to blow stuff up in a starship, and that's what they kind of built, is the fly around and blow stuff up in your starship game. Okay, it's fine. It's fun, and I like it. It's why I think that like point and click is somewhat better for Star Trek. There aren't very many point and click Star Trek games, unfortunately. I honestly wish that there were more. There's the 2 for the original series crew, and then I only know of 1 for the Next Generation crew, and it's not available on GOG or like anything. It's actually kind of hard to get, and it's kind of hard to get running. Final Unity is not an easy game to get going, like, at all. But it's one of the reasons why I don't think Star Trek is very good for video games most of the time, is because a lot of the times they try to do action-packed stuff, and it's just it doesn't capture the spirit correctly. I think this one's really good overall. I really enjoy it. I've been told that Klingon Academy is better, but I don't have that game. And on top of Klingon Academy being supposedly better, it's also not on GOG, and I assume that it would be difficult to get running even if I did have it, because it's probably another Windows 95 game. Or 98. I think this was maybe 90. It's hard to say. I don't know if there's a date on this game anywhere. Oh boy. Oh boy, what have I done? Okay, cool. Either way, everyone, take it easy. When it happens, it happens. I will see you all next time. And like I said, we will continue the journeys of Cadet Forrester through the Academy. I have to quit. Oh, good. I didn't have to quit 6 times this time.